it's just subdivided right now.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 6:30. We'll call to order the Plymouth Planning Board. Those present, John Ranelette, Vice Chair, Acting Chairman tonight, Stephen Rhodes, Rebecca Hanson, Steve Whitman, alternate, Bill Bolton, Selectman's representative, and John Kelly. John Kelly.
Over here. Get points.
All right, any public comments unrelated to the agenda? We see none. Item number 4, administrative matters. Item A is a minor 2-lot subdivision review for PID 228005, 131 Old Hebron Road, Horatio and Cynthia Mello. And we have Daniel Ellis.
Yes.
His representative. Would you like to?
Yes, for the record, I am Daniel Ellis with Ames Associates representing the Mellows. The subject property consists of about 100 acres on Old Hebron Road. It has an existing house and barn. Most of the land fronting on the road and surrounding the house and barn is open field. The balance of the property is forest land with some somewhat rugged terrain. Goes up the side of Pike Hill. This is an application to create 2 new building lots, both about 12 acres, both fronting on Old Hebron Road, 150 feet of frontage, and one at the northerly extreme of the property, one at the southerly limit of it, and beyond the subdivision plat, we've also provided a kind of a blow-up of the street frontage of the whole property, showing basically potential building sites where those new lots are most likely to be developed. It show potential buildings, potential septic locations, acceptable well locations. All of that is really just for illustration purposes only, just to demonstrate that these are buildable, plenty of room to build. Same with the proposed driveway locations. And we did provide test bit information. I'm asking for waivers from your checklist items L, M, and O, which is basically just topographic contours, wetlands, and soil types, and that's just to not have to show that information for the entire 100 acres, which really is not necessary for the application. I did provide you with a copy of the USGS topo map that shows the general terrain of the whole property as the boundary lines approximated on it. State subdivision approval is not required. Lots are greater than 5 acres. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Anybody have any questions?
Do you want to accept the application as complete, or get a vote on that
All right.
first, please? And to accept the waiver letter, request for waivers.
Do you want to read the staff review on this, or?
Sure, I can cut to the chase here. The proposed subdivision satisfies the required lot size for that zone, which is agricultural, setbacks and frontage requirements. The existing well on the parent parcel, I'm sorry, the proposed wells and the necessary 75-foot radii, because there'll be 2 of them, are well away from the existing well on the parent lot. The new lots will require town driveway permits at the time of building construction. But there are proposed driveway locations, as Dan pointed out, on the plat, test pits for on-site septic, this is not town sewer nor water, are indicated. The subdivision checklist is satisfactory, and I personally feel that I concur with Mr. Ellis, because these parcels, the parent lot particularly, is over 100 acres, and to have to delineate topography for 100 acres is a little much, considering that the building area will be in the front of the proposed lot. So in my estimation, the application is complete. There are minor wetlands delineated, but it's not indicated in the area proposed for building on either lot, so they don't appear to be of any consequence.
Do we have a motion?
I move that we find the application complete and to accept the
Waiver request?
Yeah, the waiver request.
Okay.
Second.
John Kelly, second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Those against? Seeing none, it's unanimous. Back to any questions. John, did you have a question?
Well, the north and south bothers me a little bit. Is one of the building lots near the flower lane, is it bordered that field up across the
Yes,
road?
yes, you can't see it so small. You've got this right down here, is this the farmer? There are several farmers right here.
Well,
Peter and Deborah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, so here's in the butter, and it's Peter and Deborah.
Yeah, well, that's his son. He's got the older house there. So, he's not here, I guess he's not interested. He's in Florida.
And the brothers were all informed.
Oh, absolutely, yes. I had a couple of folks show up to take a quick look at the plats, but no one offered any concerns.
A lot of it's being developed pretty fast up there.
Any other questions from the board? Do we have a motion? Second?
Second.
Bill Bolton. All those in favor of approval of the subdivision, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those against? Unanimous?
Thank you.
Taken care of.
All right, good, thank you. So you said you'd be filing the Mylar, so you bring that in at some point, your signature? Yeah, here, not right away, you will.
Whenever.
If spring ever comes. No, I'll send you and everyone a notice of decision, like all the parties. And that you can just hold on file until you get ready to do the Mylar and let me know and drop it off someday and we'll get a signature on it.
All right, sounds
Okay,
good.
thank you, Dan.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Item B was to be a conceptual discussion, Boulder Point Drive property by Kevin French. They have, they called to postpone.
Requested a postponement,
Yes.
which is their prerogative for another time. Oh, I guess because the landowner wasn't going to be available.
Okay.
Mr. Young wasn't available for tonight, so.
All right. Go to item number 5, correspondence.
None?
None. Item number 6, new business.
No, but everyone's received their new land use books. Oh, you didn't? All right. It's in the new larger print edition for those of us over 40, so, and it's about yay big, so.
Is there any possible way that you, if we have some type of a property transfer or anything like that, that you could state what part of the Bible it goes to, you know? In other words, like the zoning and stuff like that, so at least we could look it up. I'm certainly not going to read the whole damn book, and if I did, it would be so confused. So if something comes up like a transfer of property or something like that, is there any possible way you could put this section of that in?
You mean for, but this isn't a transfer. I mean, that,
No, I know, but I mean, I guess what I'm saying is, when you walk in here, I don't
Oh,
anyway, I don't know
the general
what the
chapters,
hell's going
yeah.
on, you know? And I could take a peek at it, but if you could just write
yep,
down what it pertains
the
to,
overarching major number, yeah, it's
well, we
it's
could
a
just
lot of pages.
review it and at least
Right.
attempt to
In-
look intelligent.
Right, in this case, site plan and subdivisions are regulations unless they're in violation of state statute.
Yeah, well, this
have
doesn't
to-
bother me, but
right.
it's like Tenny Mountain and some of these other places that are a little touchy, I'd
Okay,
like to be able
sure.
to, what I'm talking about.
Any other business? None.
Not for me.
Item number 7, unfinished and other business, none. Item 8, public comments.
The public has no comment.
Public has no comment. Item number 9.
So moved.
Second.
All right,
A second?
Yep.
Quick on the draw.
we are adjourned.